Good morning, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Uh, another day, one more day for the crypto market. How are you, everyone? Before anything, let's just make sure I am proper set here. I think we are. But let me triple check one more time, as usual. Well, you know the drill. Here it's literally early morning. I mean, not that early, it's 9 a.m. still, but you know, I'm just literally super fresh. Just did my morning routine and came to the computer, started looking some news and what exactly happened since yesterday, which I know quite a few bad things, maybe we can say. So the market saw a huge down and bloody moment so far, right? Well, pretty much what we have is a tariff war between Trump and the EU, Europe. Gold and silver keep going, reaching all-time highs due to their classic safe haven demand. As geopolitical uncertainty rise. Well, that is pretty much it. Like the summary. What just happened? Why are we down on these last 24 hours? Um, Pretty much things as tariff war continues between Trump and Europe, and we keep seeing silver and gold reaching all-time highs over and over again. We have talked about with silver when it was around $73. I see right now we are at holy crap, 94. No fucking way. Anyone here bought it? Oh man. Wow. It was still a good entry then. Because I remember we were discussing about this. I think it was maybe two 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, for sure. 2 weeks ago, $73 was silver, and I remember we were discussing, okay, do you think it maybe is it still good to enter? We were not sure. Now we have the answer. It happens. I mean, to be honest, I really had no fucking idea. So, and as I keep telling you guys, I just whatever fits my moment, I will be looking into that. Uh, good evening, my friend Kosasi. Hello, Nakamoto. Good name, man. Good name. How are you? How are you today? So. We are already just starting to talk. I mean, I am already starting to share some things from overall the market, what is going on mainly, why we have seen things going down so much in this past 24 hours. Is not really nothing that new, right? It's just like the market starting to react to everything that is going on. I'm just making sure to post about the live on my Telegram. Also, make sure that if you are here on Twitter, don't forget to retweet the room. It helps a lot to spread, especially now that Twitter is going nuts and changing uh, its algo over and over and over and over and over again, right? So, what else do we see? We have 250 billion gone from the crypto and took us just one Trump announcement. So, I guess let's take a look in this Trump announcement for a moment. Um, where maybe, let me see here. Uh, something actually interesting to mention is Elon says that Twitter is becoming this platform where people comes to see news, like straight away is actually the place they have been like checking. Once there is something new, they go directly there. Um, and that is quite true, right? So I'm just now looking here as a proof. We're gonna take a look here in the Trump latest announcement. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I can't really find that is the thing as well. Well, let's see if in the page Donald Trump we can actually see the proper announcement. Not really. Okay, so I guess we will go to over other places. Okay, so we have Times, maybe. Okay, this is still what the fuck? This is actually live right now. But we had something like around. Okay, okay, guys. Let's take a look. Why not? In the actually the announcement that started some of the news and some of the things that are happening right now, and we keep going from there, okay? Don't forget, come on, retweet the fucking room. And it's for free. Don't forget as well that we do have the link for the Telegram group where I am posting pretty much the summary of daily news of what is going on in the market. It's in the comments, so definitely encourage you to take a look on that. And regardless, come to the chat, say hello, and talk with me. And of course, retweet the live because, as I said, Twitter algorithm is changing so much. We do fucking need that. So let's take a look into what the fuck is going on. Uh, I see a comment from Twitch in a language that I have no idea what is it. Sorry, bro. So I will share this one right here. So guys, I'm pretty sure you are able to listen, but if anyone can confirm, that would be beautiful.
And he also happens to be a great guy. Brooke Rollins, who's doing a fantastic job at agriculture, and thank you. And how are the prices coming?
They're coming, sir, they're coming down.
Don't forget, we inherited a mess. Remember eggs? They were up 4 times higher than they ever were. And in my first day, they said, what are you going to do about eggs? I said, I didn't cause the problem. We didn't cause, we inherited a mess, but the prices are coming down.
Yes, sir. Wholesale prices are down 86%. Retail a little bit less than that, but yes, you're making America affordable again.
With you in charge, I have no doubt, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And administrator for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, a really good man, a really brilliant guy, Dr. Mehmet Oz. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Oz. And thank you also to Governor Jim Pillen, Senator Dan Sullivan, and Representatives Rob Bresnahan, Mike Lawler, John McGuire, and Nick Begich. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it very much. And we have other congressmen here, I see, and a couple of senators, and we appreciate for many people. We need offense, too, by the way. As part of the great, big, beautiful bill, we're increased, and we have increased funding for the health care by
The great, beautiful, beautiful, extremely beautiful bill.
An unprecedented $50 billion. That's rural health care. Nobody thought that was going to happen, and we got it done. So we have rural health care for those that were trying to make a case that we weren't taking care of the rural community. I'm all about the rural community. We won the rural communities by numbers that nobody's ever won them before, and we're taking care of those great people. So we already did this. We increased funding for rural health care by an unprecedented, record-setting $50 billion over 5 years, which will benefit Americans in all 50 states. And this made possible and was made possible by cutting massive waste, fraud, and abuse from Medicaid and reinvesting those funds to revitalize hospitals in our cherished rural communities and hospitals in rural communities. And I want to say, with all of the fraud that we're seeing in Minnesota and California and other places, I actually think that if we do an unbelievable job, you could almost balance your budget, Kevin. If you take a look at the kind of from the governor of Minnesota to the governor about and abuse, but in fraud, you're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars. Under the Unaffordable Care Act, which is Obamacare, it's called the unaffordable. It is unaffordable. Remember that. Despite colossal increases in government spending since Obamacare was passed, only 7% of the annual Medicaid spending on rural hospitals has gone to rural hospitals. So, community to be total bill to make insurance companies wealthy, and they did, because they spent hundreds of facilities that suffered from low occupancy rates.
Okay, of course,
Workforce
I don't want to
shortages
listen
and
all of this, to be honest. Of
failing
course, I
programs
just
that
wanted
put
to
Band-Aids,
hear the
literally
more
put
important
Band-Aids
part.
over the problems
We
in
actually
those
didn't
communities, and
got
we're not
in
going to
that
have that.
part
We're
yet,
taking
so
great care of them. With the Rural Health Transformation Program, we are getting rural community funds
okay.
will go to technology in their own community, right smack in their own unaffordable for so making this historic investment possible. That's what they did, and they did work hard. We, I don't think, got a Democrat vote, did we? Did we get one Democrat vote? We got all Republican votes. It was an amazing, the House, Mike Johnson, for doing, in particular, for work care prices for all Americans, including those in rural America. And we're calling it the Great Health Care Plan. You know, we have to, because we're a reduction in their law, especially you. They wanted cost reduction. It can't be a great plan. That's the way I looked at it. So we have a very glamorous name. It's called the Great Health Care Plan, not the Unaffordable Care Act. I don't like that name. This is called officially the Great Health Care. Great Health Care. First, our administration is achieving through our, we can go into this, the lowest price of any nation in the world. Whoever's paying the lowest, we match it. But this could have been done years ago. I was going to do it in my first administration, but when COVID came toward the end, I said, I can't believe it wasn't it wasn't exactly a good time to be doing it. But I said, why isn't somebody doing it? And the reason they're not doing it is that no other nation would agree. France, as an example, paid 10% of what we paid. Germany was paying 13 or 14% what we paid. In other words, we paid many times more, not a little bit more, not 10% more, 10 times more. A pill would cost 10 times more in New York than it would cost in London, as an example, than it would cost in Munich. And this went on for many decades. This was right from the beginning. And the reason it went on was a little bit of the healthcare companies, but it was other nations. And I understand that. If I were heading Germany, I'm not going to double and triple and quadruple my healthcare. They got the healthcare companies to pay. It just took place over a long period of time, got worse and worse. And it just hit numbers that were just absolutely unsaleable. And if you remember, the doctors in the audience remember, they say, well, we have to do research and development. I said, well, what about research and development for Germany? Well, we've decided to put up so the pill would cost 5 times more because of research and development.
Okay, let's go.
And 5 times more for other reasons. The story, it wasn't meant to be funny. People find it funny. Very powerful man. I call it the fat drug. I won't give you. He can't walk across the street, but he's a great businessman.
What
One
he
of his
said
many
about
business
fat
trips,
drug?
it's all he does is, President. I said, what? He used to call me Donnie. What's your problem? It's nothing to him. This is like a penny out of your wallet. He said, and in $87. Yeah, and because of his wealth and his business, it's identical. So it was too much to bear. As I saw him recently, he's actually to go to something else. But I got to be truthful. You always tell the truth, right, Mr. Congressman? Oh, look. But the drug, we have to,
great.
doesn't have to be in that proportion. In some cases, it's much worse.
Come on, I just want to hear.
More. Then the next year, Bill, this is over 40 years. All of a sudden, they're paying $10 for a pill, and we're paying like $130 for the same pill. It just happened over years, slowly. And it got to a point over the last 10, 12, 15 years where it just was unbearable. And I went to a great executive at Eli Lilly, the top man. He's a very smart guy. And I confronted him, and he had the same line that they always had, blah, 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 research and development. I said, look, we got to stop this nonsense. We're paying 10 times more for things in Europe. It's not research and development. And if it is research and development, they should pay
Okay, so just a summary. I guess the overall war that we have, and it's been going on for such a long time now. It already happened with China, and now it's happening with overall different countries in Europe. What we see is pretty much here is just an example of the war, mainly because of medical things and hospitals and the cost of such things, comparing between the price America had paid with other countries and blah, blah, blah. I mean, what is the summary, Jana? Pretty much the summary is that we keep having this tariff war, and it makes the market extremely vulnerable, let's say, and shaky and nervous and kind of, you know, going crazy. So that is why we see reactions that we are seeing right now. There is also a couple of other news. Definitely we're gonna take a look into that right now. I just definitely need to take some more coffee. It's still way too early. I see some totally crazy messages on Twitch. Bro, if you want to say stuff, you most likely should be saying in English, as it makes much sense. And also, I mean, I'm not talking about any particular project right now, so I'm not sure what the fuck you are saying. But anyways, remember, this is English. English. So let's talk on English. Cool? Okay, guys, let me just get some coffee. Don't forget, if you are on Twitter, retweet, bookmark, and do all of that crazy madness, because fucking Twitter algorithm is fucking us a lot. So do that right now and join us for a great conversation. We are just looking at what is going on in the market, at least for now, okay? Later on, as you know, we have some fun and we just relax, but for now we just need to know what the fuck is going on. I think that is a very good way to start my day and to also finalize from you guys' side, right? So let me just take the coffee and we go from there. Holy shit, the dog had thrown up here in my floor. Fuck. Okay, 1 second. Let's keep going. Amando, hello, love. How are you? Pleasure to be here. Glad to see you again, brother. Glad to see you again. Well, you know the drill. We are at first taking a look into the market updates and what is going on. As I mentioned, we had billions extract from the crypto. That is why we see the market bleeding as it is right now. We also keep seeing silver and gold reaching all-time highs, one after the other, after the other, after the other. So yeah, I mean, not that that is something wrong, which it is not, but we pretty much we pretty much know what is happening here. As long as we see a lot of uncertainty in the real world and a lot of things that are making people feel afraid and feel, you know, just uncertain about the future, they are going to the havens, to the safe havens. And as for us, Bitcoin is that thing that we can always trust and just buy and be there. For many, and even for many of us here actually, silver, gold, this will always be the commodities that they can trust. I do agree on that, to be honest. As a mining engineer, I am a very realistic person, and forever any like these mineral commodities, they will have value in the world, so it's not a bad decision. But of course, maybe buying some Bitcoin. I would have definitely, I mean, to be honest, any commodities, I will not just say silver and gold, but any commodity, mineral commodities, and the Bitcoin would be, very, very good decision and very good way to position yourself. And definitely Ethereum as well, We also can see here with Fear and Greed a little bit down since 2 days ago. By the way, I'm also posting now a thread on my X page. We're gonna be posting that 3 times a week, and it's pretty much the summary of some of the news and stuff that you should definitely take a look and make sure to check. As I said, guys, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget, if you are on Twitter, retweet the room, join the chat, and stay with me. We are just taking a look in some of the news and pretty much updating you about what the fuck is actually going on. Okay? So, I actually wanted to show you this, which again is inside our Telegram group. For those that haven't joined yet, you can go in the comments here and join us. We have Satoshi era whale moves 85 millions in Bitcoin after 13 years. This is so fucking scaring, I know, but we're gonna understand that it's actually not a really, most likely it's not what we are thinking, It's not like, oh my God, massive liquidations and dumping and all of that horrible stuff will be coming soon. It's not about that. I do believe it is about something else. So as we can see here, this is it is called the Satoshi era wallet, pretty much because it's from the same, let's say, around the same time. Just moved almost 1,000 Bitcoin. I mean 900 if we make it a round number, worth more than 84 millions. Wow. What we know about this is that it was bought and this wallet was first activated 13 years ago. Transferring all, and this I'm saying now, totally transferring all this amount, which is worth about almost 85 billion. So when it was bought at first, we are talking about Bitcoin trading for less than $7. And then here we have a comparison that, I mean, not really, I don't see as something worth to be done. But they just did here mentioning that if you have invested in S&P 500 index, which is one of the most established index out there, you would have made 37,000 today. A worth gain of actually pretty good gain, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. So what I believe this is all about, and this we can go to this part right here, which is early holders may also be repositioning in response to a growing chorus of warning about the future of quantum attacks. I don't know, for those that have maybe watched my video about Trezor. Trezor is this beautiful wallet right here, okay? And I went to their exclusive event where they were launching this beauty, and they were actually saying about how Trezor is the only hard wallet quantum ready for the threats of tomorrow. For those that are out of the loop of what the fuck is this, on the video I pretty much just explain it in a very, very, very oversimplified way, that it just is some of the threats that are coming with quantum technology evolution, you know? The more we are growing into this part, and of course the scammers as well, more is getting, how can I say, is getting dangerous, you know. So I believe, I would say I strongly believe that the thing that we are seeing here with this particular whale from the Satoshi era is actually because of this, you know. They need to reposition themselves. They need to change because what is happening with this? How can I say? With this, what the fuck is the name? With the quantum risks and stuff, is that there is this thing right here, like there is a particular pertinent for older UTXO, the unspent transaction outputs that make up a wallet balance and represent individual chunks of BTC created by past transactions, which have already exposed their public keys. While most cryptographers still see quantum computers as years away, recent research has urged that ecosystem to prepare migration path to post-quantum schemes, a risk that could motivate security-conscious OGs to move coins into newer setups, even if they are not yet selling. So that is what I mean, you know? This is what I want you to keep in mind here, you know? I see someone in the YouTube. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining. So, as I was saying, once again, quantum ready, and I mean actually quantum computer as a technology and as a whole is actually seen as way far away from our reality. But as we can see, and definitely that kind of makes sense, as crypto being this space where technology and things happens very fast and things are always ahead of time, people and issues and scams and stuff are already kind of going around this particular topic. So I believe that is one of the main reasons about this particular thing here. I think one other thing that might be worth to mention is pretty much Pump.Fun launches an investment arm called Pump Fund. Well, I did mention in the past about what is my vision about Pump.Fun, but I do believe they have a team, a core team that really wants to make Pump Fun, let's say as a company, an ecosystem. They want to make something more rather than just being a meme coin launch. You know, actually they make this very clear. And when I say this day, I'm mentioning about, I think it's Alan, is one of the founders. Is the person that also goes to interviews and talk more about this. And he particularly mentioned about not looking only as this as Pump.Fun, the platform that launches meme coins, but really something that it is a whole ecosystem with different technology, different things for people to, let's say, get rewards and get things. As a couple of things that they did mention is even that they wanted to become a competitor for streaming platforms such as Twitch or Kick. So they have big vision. So I don't really doesn't surprise me this type of thing. I feel very, to be honest, I feel very happy about this thing just because at least we see movements really looking to do more for our ecosystem, you know. And doesn't matter if we are saying even Solana ecosystem or whatever. It's actually about the whole crypto ecosystem growing here, not just about Solana. Okay, we see Bitcoin is dropping, guys. Hold on. Breathe and stay cool. We're gonna be okay. It's all right. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, we still have a lot of tariffs war going on and some shitty stuff. But we're gonna be okay. We also, I mean, from our previous discussions, I also mentioned that I believe that the moment we were going up beginning of this year was not supposed to be the moment we would let's say maybe recover and have great moments again. Okay, so that's all right, it's part of the plan. Is, as we can say, is part of the good correction, I guess. Okay, let's go back here and take a look quickly into what we do have right here. So introducing the 3 million built-in public hackathon, brought to you by Pump Fund new investment arm. It's time to completely reimagine how early stage projects are built on and funded. Today we announced Pump Fund. It will then advance the startup ecosystem on Pump Fund by aligning itself with projects long term. That is actually amazing. The fund first initiative is the BIP Hackathon, which will fund 12 projects with 10 million valuation, given mentorship with Pump Fund founders and much more. Okay. Instead of having to place judges VC for money, Tokenize allows the market to become the judge. Your users are the ones that fund you by getting on you early. Okay. Those who can capture the minds of the people who are empowered like no one else. Okay. Eligibility requirements: launch a token, build a project on at least 10% of the token supply, building public, posting on X, forming a community, and streaming on Pump Fund are highly encouraged. Okay. I apply via the form. Fuck. Do I need to build a crypto-related project? No. What kind of project are you looking for? Projects of all maturity, verticals, and tractions are welcome. What is the deadline to apply? February 18, first winner by day 30. As the name suggests, we want to see teams validating their ideas by shipping quickly and openly communicating their plans. Organic traction is bigger than connections and fluff. Okay, I agree. I just find that the organic traction many times is also not really organic, because if if any project might be able to get one particular huge and strong name involved with them, well, the organic part actually goes far away, right? But I guess the important thing can definitely be mentioning that there is a few people that are still very trustworthy, and once they are aligned with something, others around also know that it is safe to be there, I guess. Fastest growing, I mean, here is just like, I guess, overall statement about Pump.fun. Well, to be honest, as I said, guys, I think this is pretty great news. I see I see a lot how much the Bump.Fun team and as an ecosystem, they really are looking to do more for the ecosystem, and that is what I really love about this, you know. Okay, that's cool. That's very, very interesting. I mean, I think that is pretty good news overall. Again, what we are seeing right now with the market just going down, I think, as I mentioned, it's just a reaction of overall the continuance, I guess, of tariff wars between U.S. and Europe keep going. Right, yeah, I mean, right now we are at 88 fort, but we already went lower, 87. Jeff is saying here. Well, it's still showing us here. I mean, definitely the might have got 87 during, during a big candle. Well, yes, guys, I know it doesn't look very promising, and you might be fucking this shit. Well, also here, and this I'm gonna be reading from the Ash Crypto channel. Is one of the places that I'm always being there. So pretty much is Bitcoin is down more, let's say 10,000 in the last 7 days, thanks to Mr. Trump for another trade war. As I said, we have a trade war now and the tariffs and all of that fucking shit because of US and Europe conflicts. And as we were watching the announcement of Trump in the beginning of the live, it's pretty much regards of medical bills and medical stuff, medicines prices, and overcharging of US over other countries paying lower, you know, that whole, let's say, tariff bullshit. Trump is a wall-signed guy. Tariff is used to make the stock market move. I mean, yes, and even more now it makes crypto move. So everything moves, to be honest, right? We can see also, and definitely mention, we see not only silver keep going up, gold keep going up. These things are extremely bullish because people are feeling afraid and they just run for what is safer. And of course, that is since the early days. We all feel that holding gold, at least holding the idea, a portion of real gold, is what we want. I don't disagree. I don't disagree, to be honest. Shiba! Yo! Oh my god, man, such a long time! Oh my god, how are you? I love the new picture. The background is the US flag. Beautiful. So nice. I hope you are good, my friend. How is the market treating you? Well, whew. Guys, what we say, right? We keep studying and we keep looking in the market or what is going on and the reactions going up, going down, and we position ourselves as we want. To be honest, I would definitely be just, I mean, and again, sharing that this is not financial advice, you know the drill. I'm just here to share the news and talk with you guys about the market openly and have an open discussion. I'm a very safe person, so I just go to what is very, 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 very safe, let's say. Well, my Trump said the forbidden word and we are down bad. Yes, brother. Yes. Trump cannot cannot say anything about taxation and the tariffs, and they start comparing shit, we all go down heavily. So yeah, that's pretty much what is happening. What can we do, guys? What can we do? It's part of the game, okay? Overall, it's just part of the game. At the end, things will pass, we will get better. Might take a while. But once again, if you are into looking at stock market and some other things, we can see here silver keep going up beautifully. Keeps going up. Last time we talked about silver, we were wondering, do you think it goes up? And it was around 70, 74, I think. So yeah, it went up. Let's take a look on gold here. Let's see, in the last 24, 1 week maybe. Yeah, I guess we keep going up here as well. Markets should correct tomorrow. Definitely should. I still don't think we're gonna keep having this up and down for at least the whole year, I believe. Until maybe we are able to run all-time highs at the end of this year. That is my bet, at least. Well, but overall, there is not that much more for us to do right now besides wait, get ourselves positioned in the best way possible, and, you know, keep doing our thing, whatever is your thing, right? Oh shit, sorry. So guys, as I was saying, I have been doing these live streams on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. So it's pretty much, I know it's like night for majority of the rest of the world. For me here is morning, but that's all right. It's even better because I'm kind of fresh for the day and I can bring more energy here. I know things are quite, how can I say, quite slow right now, maybe is a good way to say. But that's all right, guys. That's all right. We are not in a hurry, right? At least I'm not in a hurry. I hope you guys are position yourself in the best possible way ever, right? So I hope you enjoyed, at least to get you up to date about what the fuck is going on. Again, right now we just have a few let's say not correction, but the market is just reacting to what happened, especially after Trump announcements. Let's see what tomorrow will hold for us. We might see some correction for sure. I strongly believe on that. Again, we are doing this Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at the end of the day, so it's like 5 p.m. Eastern time. Make the translations for you guys. And right now we keep going on Twitter and Twitch. I will be closing here on YouTube as we live here just for the updates and talk a little bit on the market. It was a pleasure to be with you guys. Thank you so much for those that joined on YouTube. We are making it, you know. Slowly but steady, we go creating, we go doing our job, we go doing our thing. I'm very happy that, you know, being here and being being consistent is the main thing. So thank you so much, guys. I will remove now from YouTube.